Okay, so welcome to the second episode. I'll be starting a clock here just so that I make sure that I don't play for too long. So anyway, as we remained in the previous episode, we were just about to head down. We have some artifacts that I haven't looked at, and one that's only rusted, so this one that's rusted I can't do anything with. I can't examine it because it's rusted, so... Oh, well, that's strange. I always thought that you can't examine rusted stuff, but it appears that you can actually. I think I was remembering wrong, and it's only the broken artifacts that you cannot look at, and you cannot examine what they are, what they do, until you repair them, till you use something to repair them or have them repaired. Well, this here is a rusted bronze sword. It's freezing, so if we use a battery, a cell on it, it will do some cold damage, but I don't really use that. It's these types of weapon, especially this one, since it's bronze, it's not really that useful, but we can remove the cell. We don't know what type of cell it is yet, but we can now drop this sword because we won't need it. But now we have a new artifact in here. That was the battery that was inside the sword, so we can examine that. So let's go ahead and examine it. It's a chem cell, so it's basically just a normal battery. I think it's like a AAA or something like that. Okay, so we have that. It's used. The max level of charge is full, of course, but that one at least is good. I think, yeah, we had the electro bow, so we can go ahead and equip it and install the cell. We'll not be using this that much, but it's better than the bow that we had anyway, and it's more like, for the moment, more of a last minute resort, yeah, something that we'll use in case we come around more dangerous enemies. We'll unload the bow, and even if it's masterwork, we can just dump it because it won't sell for that much. I'm stuck on asphalt. Okay, let's go down. I've been immediately grabbed by this plant here, but we'll kill it. I hope we're not bleeding, and we can go on and examine this place. There was a seed spitting vine. Okay, and we've arrived, since we are at the 4th level here. We've descended far enough, so we found the critter. It says that our mission is complete. We don't see it yet, but it just appeared. So we've done the first part of the mission, that was to find it. The second part, of course, is to kill it and to bring it back to the Elder so he can see what it is. We can look at it. It's a Gershling, and we have the description. So it's like an insect with fangs. It's pallid leg things. Yeah, and it has 2 claws, so it will attack us with those. It's not really that strong, as you can see. For us, it represents an average threat. We'll just shoot it once. We've done 11 damage since we have high penetration on that bow, so it penetrated 4 times, so it basically did extra damage. We'll let it come to us, and then we'll just hit it normally. Oh, there's another one. We'll shoot at this one too. Yeah, less damage. We'll shoot again. This critically hit, and we'll kill it. We'll grab one. It weighs 30 pounds, so a bit, but at least it's enough for us to... I mean, we still have a ton of extra capacity to carry. And what have we found? Oh yeah, we found nothing. We've moved up a level. We can put that point here into... I think we'll still be going with multiple arms. No, we can't do that yet. So we'll enhance our regeneration ability. Okay, we've done that. We don't have enough points because we needed 300 for what we wanted, that is dual wielding. Not short blade, not tinkering. Here it is, 300, so we'll be going for that as we reach the next level. I'm red, but that's only because I'm covered in the Gersling's blood. I'm actually in perfect condition. Okay, so let's go on. And there was a seed spitting vine here. Yeah, and another vine there. This here, oh, it has some. Oh, it used the shade oil injector on itself. That's why it has that aspect to it. This here is glow white cultist. It's always near to the Gerslings. They are related in some way. We don't really know why. I mean, I do because it's part of the lore of the game. But yeah, we'll ask the elder and he'll tell us a little bit more about these creatures. So it's basically a humanoid cultist. We'll paralyze it. Wait, what? Oh, it's invisible. Yeah, I can't do anything to it because it used the shade oil injector. So until it's invisible, I can't use. Yeah, by accident I've grabbed the corpse. It's a human corpse, so it weighs quite a lot. We'll drop that. This here is just a cloth robe. Strapple is okay. It's some food then what we can use for crafting foods later, even if we won't be really using these since it will be plant-based, and I've said that since I am a carnivorous I won't be eating plant-based foods because they give us they make us ill, and I also think that I do not receive the bonus from them when eating plant-based foods. I'll kill this here and grab the copper nugget. I have it activated so he automatically picks up important stuff like nuggets and such and bracelets that are around him, not only beneath him but also in the squares around him. It's a little bit easier. Another Gershling. We only need one corpse. And this seed spitting vine is quite annoying. There are a lot of arrows around here. We'll grab another tuber from this plant here that drops the dreadroot tuber when it has that look to it. Of course, we cannot harvest when there are enemies nearby, but we didn't see the Gershling coming until we grabbed that. I'm gonna wait a while here because I am a bit hurt. Yeah, as I said, the Gershling are not really that big of a threat, but they aren't trivial either, at least in the early game. Later on they'll be like nothing. We could encounter, since we are not going to go back up, to go to the village, we'll take this. That's basically a shortcut that I take to come here. It's not really a shortcut, it's the same length, but I think it's easier to come down here from Joppa to come the other way around and not the way that we came, because you get more snapjaws earlier and you basically have the chance to level up a little bit faster and not. What did just break? It was the boots that cracked. As I was saying, if we come the other way around, it's a little bit safer, at least in my opinion. Yeah, and you do not encounter baboons down here. Of course, you encounter jellies and other dangerous creatures, at least for level 1, since you'll be coming down here at level 1. Yeah, nothing useful. Did this one drop anything? An iron longsword and a leather cap. Do we need that? How many do we have? Now we have 2. Right now everything is slimy because we were being attacked by a slime and we were sitting in slime, but if we come here and press L and above for the water that's above us, we can clean our items. So yeah, everything's still slimy, I think, because we're still in slimy water. Even if it's blue right here, it should not be slimy anymore. Yeah, so right now everything that we have is just wet, but not slimy. It's wet because this basically here is an underground river and it's pretty deep, so we will get wet. Also our movement speed is reduced by half, but because right now we're basically swimming, but so is everything else that's attacking us. If we did encounter some enemies with the ability to swim better in here, then they'd have an advantage on us. Yeah, and there's legendary Snapjaw that's a fire starter, so he has pyrokinesis. That's a mutation, mental mutation. He has just used that close to us, so he basically set us on fire. And right now there's that massive fire that just evaporated a piece of the underground river, so it's producing tons of smoke. We do not want to enter that area since it's scalding, because this here is our temperature. If we go there, it will rise above 100 degrees and will take damage. I don't know, I think, yeah, I'm taking damage from what? From scalding steam. Yeah, we can stay in that steam. I think I'll be waiting for him here if he comes. He's not coming. There he is, but unfortunately what I want... oh, he used that on me again. I'll have to paralyze him. I might even die to this one, because he's a legendary foe. We've used our stinger. We could try to run out of the water and then shoot him with I think right now he's taking damage from the heat. He might be, but still, if I could try running away. He also has a Skulk Tonic, oh my god. I could try running away and then shooting him with my bow and arrow later. Yeah, the other one, the basic Snapjaw, just got incinerated in the steam. He's still attacking us. That's not good. Well, I'm out of the water here. I'll try running and shooting. I've missed quite a lot, and I'm in shallow waters once again. I'm being attacked by a cannibal and an archer, but at least he's not in contact with me right now. I'll try killing the slime. He's used the incineration ability on me again. He's really dangerous, and I don't know what to do. Maybe that strategy wasn't the best one, since we've walked into multiple enemies. Do we have an injector? Nope. It's should be down there. Yeah. So we don't have any healing items. Oh, but he is not. Yeah, he's in contact with us again. Can he swim? Why is he faster? Yeah, I might even burn to death in here. Yep, I'm dead. Okay, that wasn't good, but we can start again. We'll go for classic, pick up the agile one from the library. He's exactly the same character. Name agile 2. Starting Joppa, and I'll be a bit faster right now. I'll also be going through the shortcut anyway. That's exactly how easily you can die even if you've got some levels, you can die really easily in this game, and even later on when you're really powerful, have almost end game stuff, you could encounter random enemies in the map and they could just counter you really hard and kill you. I've done the ritual, take the work, the quest, take the other quest, another ritual. I'm not even looking on the faction changes, I'll look at them later when they're relevant. Right now it's just, it doesn't matter basically. Of course I'll pet the cat because it's a cute kitty, even if it's irradiated. Camel, yeah, let's unequip the torch. What do we have here? We have an extra dagger, hey, we have a still basic toolkit and some scrap. We'll put the dagger here. We'll sell him all our torches. So, like this. 3.4. We need all the shells. And I think that's okay. I could buy one of these just to reduce my total weight, because I have 61 water and I can go with 10 less. As I've said, the copper nuggets will keep their value, so we can just hoard it in here. We'll come for it later. So let's trade. Oh yeah, we don't need to trade with him right now because all the stuff that he sells is for later basically, and it's also extremely expensive. Yeah. Take the quest. Drop some things here. So basically this and the nugget. I don't need the mystery meat either. And I don't know if that mystery meat is in the style of Fallout mystery meat. So basically just human meat that's not been labeled as such, because that would be cannibalism. Okay, so I've went down there, brought up a snapjaw. That right there is where the tunnel is. I'll just grab everything so that you can see it. Drop, and the bark armor also, that right there. So as soon as you get close to it, it reveals that there's a crack underground. That's where you go down until you find the subterranean river. I'll shoot at that snapjaw. And what did this one drop? Another dagger, that's good. Equip. He dropped another dagger. For right now it's still good. We'll unload that arrow so that we can take it. So right now we have 4 daggers. It doesn't matter since we don't have the defensive stance yet. 2 more daggers, yeah, we don't need those because they don't even sell well. The glow from the cat has extinguished, sorry. Oh my god, he has a shotgun. Well, fortunately he's out of bullets, so we can just fight him normally. That's the first level, we don't really need it. I'll put a point, no, we'll keep the points for now. Even if I'd like to, yeah, since it's an artifact, we've automatically picked it up, but I won't, I will just examine it. It's a pump shotgun and it's empty. It fires, I think, 8 bullets at a time. Let's look. Yeah, it fires 8 projectiles, so basically it won't fire the bullets that we have, the lead slugs. It only fires shotgun shells that we'd need to buy. I won't use it for now. Anyway, it does 1d2 damage, but that's basically the 1d2 from each shotgun shell. So it will do 8d12 if we hit. I think each one has a separate chance to hit. No, I'm not quite sure on that. I don't really use shotguns often. Oh my god, we've got hit for quite a lot by a random arrow from an archer. We'll wait here for a while. Okay, we can go down. He was firing at us. We need none of those. This item right here goes on your back, but since we are a mutated human with wings, we can't put anything on our back. Otherwise we'd have a cape slot. Yeah, he was quite strong, but we've killed it. We'll wait a little while more here. And this is why I've said that it's easier to come here, because if you go the other route, you can encounter tons of baboons in red rock surface, and they have a good chance of killing you. I don't want to risk that. So right here it's full of snap jaws, some jellies. We can handle jellies, we can paralyze them, and by the time we encounter something else, this cooldown right there will have gone down. An iron dagger, that's great. That's what I was looking for. I have still a pocketed vest, but I'll use that. Replace this with iron and dump that one. We can also, yeah, we have 2 grenades. Let's just remove them. I'll put, is it in missile weapons? No, we don't have. Wait, we can't throw daggers. I thought we could. So we can basically throw everything except for weapons. That's strange. I wanted to equip a dagger here in my throne. Oh, because we've dropped it. Yes, I'm dumb. Sorry. I'll grab it, equip it in the throne weapon slot. So basically, melee weapons, bronze dagger, hit T to throw, and we can throw the weapon at a distance. That way we don't have to shoot an arrow. We have only 9. I don't remember. Wow, chameleon. It's a bit tougher early. That's the other level. Another attribute goes right there. I think I've started with the points distributed differently from the other one. This preset had 25 in agility and something less, I think. No, more in toughness, yeah. So I basically have more HP. I'll put my points into long blades. I don't need that for now. Long blades, buy that. I still need to find a long sword, but with all these snap jaws, it won't be that difficult. We've accidentally picked up a bronze short sword. I was looking at it. This here is two-handed, and we don't need the buckler. Let's see, another iron dagger. Equip that. This dagger we can drop. I don't want to. Oh, my bad. I've equipped it by accident instead of pressing D. Okay. That's a club. We'll grab that just so we have something on our feet, but it doesn't give us any protection. I was chasing that spider, but I'll let it go. This here we want, because that's a better armor. When we see trash like that, we have a skill. This character started with a skill that lets him pick up the scavenge through the trash, and once in a while he'll find something. He found a cracked lance, so I took it, and then through the second one I found nothing, looking in the second one. I'll still need to go see if there's something here. Nothing, but it goes on. Might have been an odd enemy or two. I don't want to go on the other map. Yeah, there was. See, you can always find some hidden angle, hidden corner. We're in the middle of water, and there are two snapjaws. We'll just wait. Yeah, he came. He dropped another dagger, and we'll pick up an extra cloth overalls. Oh, because ours broke, so it's the perfect. No, not the base. My bad. And oh, we have a bead. We have a bracelet. Yeah, that's basically just a valuable thing. We'll put that one on. Drop the extra dagger. Go down again. More enemies. Another mace. Wait. What? Oh my god. This is like an end game item. It's a data disk that we can study when we have the appropriate level of tinkering. But I think it's tinkering 3 because let's look at it. Yeah, it wants tinkering 3. So it's precise nano fingers. I don't even know what they do. So we can learn it from the. If we have tinkering 3, we can learn from that data disk. It will give us full arena fingers, extensors. I don't know what exactly they do. They might make our precision with. Yeah, I can't learn. I need to get precision with ranged weapons much higher. That's an interesting thing to find. I mean, I won't be able to use it for a really long time, but it's still interesting thing to find. There's a snapshot there. We'll just go ahead and eat it because it's good to eat once in a while. Was that a longsword? I didn't look. No, it's bronze dagger. Even if it was a bronze longsword, I would have gotten it because it would give us +2 to dodge value since we took the skill. I think that one is a iron longsword. I hope it's not a two-handed, because I want that. Yep, iron. And nothing else we want. We'll unequip that, equip the iron longsword, and equip the dagger there. So right now we can throw our last dagger away. If you want to see, I'll try throwing the extra dagger that we have in our thrown slot. I'll try chucking it at an enemy. Let's, the bat is already attacking the vine. Well, I've killed it. If I find a snapjaw or a vine, that's not things that are in a corner like that. You can't really hit with ranged, because if something's around one corner like that, it has a higher dodge value because it's protected by the wall. If it's like that, it's basically almost impossible to hit from range. I mean, not really. I think a critical still always hits, but you'd be wasting ammo at stuff that's just around the corner. Okay, so let's throw the dagger at the vine. It didn't. It landed on the ground because we missed. We'll grab it again, put it back in here, and I'll try it a little bit more. I've never really used the throne in this game. Yeah, we've basically missed twice on stationary plants. Okay, let's look what else there's here. I think, yeah, because I always like clearing these maps because you never know what you can find. But yeah, there's still one more part of the map that we haven't discovered. So basically here, oh, there's a whole other area. Short sword, yeah, I'll just grab it for the sell value. That right there is just ashes. There's a campfire there, so something burned on the campfire. If you put a campfire on top of something like an object or a corpse, it will grab fire, it will catch on fire. Because everything in this game has a temperature of its own, so it does a really good job of calculating temperature for objects and nearby objects. I'll try. Yeah, I've hit now, so the dagger is gone because I've hit, or it's part of the plant now. No, my bad, I didn't throw, I shot. No, I thrown. Why did it say? Wait. Nah, it's still here. We'll throw it. My bad, I actually accidentally shot with my longbow. Nope. It landed on the ground, we'll kill the plant, we'll grab it again. So since we've thrown it to the plant, or we've killed the plant above it, now it's sappy. It's basically covered in the sap of the plant. Okay, let's go down. Two snapjaws aren't really a big problem. This one will paralyze since it's a warlord. We'll kill the other one since until the other one is alive, he's flanking us with that one. Not because he's on the other side, but as I've said in the previous episode, they have the swarmer, and also this one is a swarmer alpha. So she grants 2 to the bonus of 2 to every other swarmer, and that's adjacent to me. Leather cap is good, another short sword is good. This sells really well, another leather cap for extras. The jewel, even if it's a bronze sword, since it's jeweled, it has a higher value. So yeah, this is much more valuable than usual, and it also, if we wield it, it gives us 100 reputation with the water barons, but we won't meet the water barons. I hope we did not meet them while we're wielding a bronze longsword. Now we don't need the wrath. Let's see what's in here. Okay, we found the stairs. We've got another level. We'll immediately put that level into improved defensive stance. So right now, if we update our defensive stance, we should have a bonus. Wait, we do have a longsword? Yeah, bonus of 18. Okay, that should be correct until we find stuff with more dodge value. This is what we'll be having. We found the location of a legendary place. But there's nothing, no legendary items there, because it would have said otherwise, and we would have gotten the quest to find that legendary item. But I've accidentally came the wrong way again, and oh, those aren't that strong yet, but usually that's not a snapjaw like the other ones. So this one basically is a wild version of snapjaws, while the other ones are more like tribal and organized into a faction. These ones right here are wild ones. They still have leaders and trappers and stuff like that, but they don't carry weapons. These ones just carry, I think, poison tipped spears that are really dangerous for us, but he doesn't have any. I will be going up again since I don't really want to fight. Yeah, And I'm bleeding. Yeah, and more are coming. My health has dropped a considerable amount. I'm trying to run away. The stairs are there. And the plant just killed something. I think the centipede. I don't really care. I'm just trying to get away for a while until I can get some health back. I'll paralyze it. This one's dead. As you can see, it had nothing on it, so when I pressed G, it automatically, I think it just grabbed its corpse. Yeah, it's right there. We can eat it. Okay, I've recovered some health. Let me go down and see what's still down there. So, that plant helped me a little bit, because, an iron buckler, because it killed the centipede earlier. So that was one less enemy that came up to fight me. I think I'll be going, when I clear this map, I'll be briefly going into the lower map. I usually don't stray from the main path here, because it's not really a good idea, because you could find more dangerous stuff, because there it's really more randomly generated than in here. In here you basically have a fixed set of things that you can find. We'll look at that and we'll also grab it. Another longsword. We've killed that one. There's a chest. I'll grab everything, since plants at a high enough distance can't really hurt us. An iron battle axe. We could also be going up and selling everything, since we're not even that far off from Joppa, so we could go there and just dump our inventory, sell what is valuable, keep what we want to keep in basically a horde that will be making greater and greater as we go on. We're basically just like a dragon. We'll be hoarding everything we can, because as you've seen, the guy that gave us the mission to find two pieces of technology, he sells stuff for a really high price, and we'll need some of those later, so we'll basically need to hoard a lot of water and a lot of other resources here, so that I usually put them on this bench here. Since it was empty, I can put everything on them. And my water in here, I think. Yeah, no, there's food. I put my extra water in here. I've seen some people dump their water on the ground. I don't know how that works. I think right here it would just make it salt water, since there's salt on the ground. But I'll just dump my water skins with water on one of those benches. I'll give him my artifacts. I really don't need defoliant grenades, so I can give him that and complete the quest. And I'll also be giving him my thermal grenade. That could be a little bit more useful, but I think I'm fine like this. So we've gained basically some XP for just doing those two quests. We can trade. We can give him that. All our axes, long swords. I think I'll keep one long sword in case mine rusts or something. Also this, as you can see, even if it's a bronze longsword, it's jewel encrusted, so it sells for 10 water, so that's a really higher value. We'll also sell our shotgun. I don't know, I could go buy some shells for the shotgun. At least it would make us be a lot safer from enemies like the legendary one that killed me in the last episode. So I'll keep that. Yeah, I can sell the iron buckler. I don't use shields in this playthrough. Okay, this bloodstained neck ring right here. that's good because that gives us reputation with baboons. So basically, if we reach good enough reputation, that they won't attack us on sight. So we'll just go ahead and sell everything. We'll be getting 27 water. Forget about the 0.86, I don't really care about that. Even if we lose that value, it's not much. I'll come to the Dromed and trade. So I'll be getting all the shotgun shells. He only has 22, so basically that's 4 shots. No, yeah, 3 shots, sorry. So we'll grab, my bad, pressed the wrong button. I'll be giving him 2 drams of water, it's 1.5, but again, I don't care about not integer values. Okay, let's go ahead and yeah, I'll put my daggers in here because I'll put the data disk, I'll be keeping that for a lot later. My extra daggers in there since they hold more value than water, not by much, but each one of them sells for more than 1 water, but they only weigh 1 and water weighs I think, well, let me do the calculation right now because I don't want to talk nonsense. So each one sells for 1.4, so basically if we sell this we'd be getting 1.4 water. No, that's my bad. Iron daggers are not good for value because 1 water weighs less than a pound, while a dagger weighs for 1. So yeah, I'll be selling all 4 of them. So it's 3 pounds of weight that we're selling for 4 drams of water, and that's less than 3 pounds. Okay, so I was wrong initially. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to put in there is all our scrap. We don't need it for now. We don't need these. That's only for value. But the blood-stained neck ring, we'll put that on our around our arm. So if we carry that around our arm, as you can see, we have 400 reputation with baboons. So basically, I think that's enough for us to not to get killed by baboons as soon as they see us. Let's look at baboons. It's here, so we have 150. That's enough for them not to attack us at all. So they'll be allies for us. Okay, let's go back down once more. I think this is the place that I wanted to look at. Okay, we've reached this point. Okay, so this here is a mental mutation. It will let us generate a force wall. That's not really useful for us now. This here is corrosive gas generation, so it's a gas that can corrode anything, including items. So we don't really want to kill enemies with items on them with this one. And this here will basically make us grow an extra head, so our mental actions will cost less, and we also have a chance to shake off negative effects. I don't really like much any of these, but this one is helpful because it will give us an extra slot. Our armor value will not be, as I've said previously, since we have 2 identical slots, so I'll take that. We'll rapidly advance our multiple arms. I'm still bleeding, I don't want to die right now. Okay, so right now we have 2 heads and 2 faces. So we can basically put multiple items in here. One of the good reasons for this is that we can both put stuff in here that has higher dodge value, since only the armor value will have its value to the... I've lost the meaning of the word. Oh, let me think for a second. Yeah, it will be the average value. So as I said in the previous episode, I think it was for hands, right here for the head, if we equip another leather cap on our second head, so the left head, its armor value will be of 1 because it makes the middle value, it takes the middle value between 1 and 1. Right now it's taking the middle value between 1 and 0, so our value is 0.5, but it will be rounded down to 0. So this right now doesn't give us a bonus there, but the dodge value is always kept. I think it's not kept for some game bug. When it has, this one is like 2 and this one doesn't exist, it will go to 1. But otherwise, if we have 2 and 2, it will give us a total of 4. The other reason for having multiple slots as a mutated human is because you can put more legendary items, so that you'll have more bonuses. I won't be getting any legendary items for now, but I'll find some. I also have some points there. I'll be going shortly into the short blade, and I'll put the bloodletter, so that way all our attacks with secondary daggers, all our attacks with daggers have a chance to bleed. I think it's a 75% chance. Don't want to talk something wrong. No, it's this one. Yeah, they have a 75% chance to bleed. Okay. And the bleeding stacks, so if we make multiple attacks, we'll have a higher bleeding chance. The reason I wanted to come down here is because I saw that there were normal snapjaws, not like the civil ones, like that one, and these ones have really good items on them, because he's a snapjaw spearfiend. He'll be chucking poison tip spears at us. That's really dangerous. We'll have to wait for him around the corner or something. But the plastifor bonnet is I think this one gives a more armor value than dodge value. I think it has a minus dodge value, we'll have to see. But the salthopper mandible is basically the mandible of a salthopper that's a monster, and it's being used as an item, as a longsword, and it's a longsword with a really insane bonus. So we'll be going up here. We'll try to... I think he was below here, below me, or below this other spot right here. I'll try to go down here if I attack him. Yeah, he dodged. He went away. So I'd really like to kill him before he has a chance to chuck more spears at me. And we grab... Oh yeah, the bonnet is really good. It gives us +1 and +1. And the mandible, as you can see, it has... I don't know why the bonus is only +4. Shouldn't it be +5? I'll look. So it's basically a long sword. He has a strength bonus cap of +4, but we have 0 strength bonus. Maybe that's why I took differently. I think I have less strength bonus than I usually do. I don't really remember. Let me look at my weapons. Sorry for that. Yeah, because everything is +4. I'm usually starting with a +5, but no problem. We'll equip the bonnet here. So right now we have a +1 there, and another +1 will be coming there. So we will increase our our armor value by 1. Our dodge value is 18. I think if we put this here, our dodge value will be... Yeah, it's not going up, as I said. Between something and 0, I don't know why it takes the middle value, so it averages it to 0.5, and that means that we get 0. But if we were to have 1 and 1 there, we'd be getting the bonus of 2. I've tested that earlier, so I've seen that happen already. I hope I'll find some other snapjaws, spear-wielding snapjaws, because they usually have other valuable, like carbide daggers and stuff like that. Not this one. This plant right here is really it's not really dangerous, but it makes you thirsty. It basically consumes the water from your skin, so you'll be instant. If it hits, you'll instantly be thirsty, so you'll instantly drink, because I have the drink automatically when you are thirsty. So I'll be losing water if this thing hits me. I'll try to kill it as soon as possible. This nullworm here is really annoying, because with its crab crushing beak it also has the ability to cleave your armor. So right now it cleaved our cloth overall, so we lost that armor value right there. Yeah, this was a bit of a dangerous situation. Oh my god, it's a steel helmet. I don't really need that because it has a really poor dodge value, and we're going for more dodge, not more armor in this playthrough. Something advanced a level right there. I don't want to know what it is, or maybe it was a creature that used some kind of magic. That effect could have been a magic. I could go up briefly and sell my steel helmet. I think I'll replace this here with the other one. I'll clean my armor so I can see more clearly what it is. I'll be waiting for a bit. I think I'll be going for a little bit more in this map. Oh, there are some. One killed the other one. They do some damage, but it's not there. I've heard a shot. That might have been a snapjaw with a rifle, with a pistol, or a turret. Yeah, I think there's a rifle, since it recharges. There's a bear. We'll try killing the bear. Bears can be a little bit dangerous. Whenever you level up, there's a small chance to get inspired and to name one of your items. It doesn't really do much for them, but yeah, we'll do it. We'll give we can give it a name by ourselves. We can have a name picked from the qualities of the armor. We can pick one from my culture, or we can pick one from the bear's culture, since we've killed the bear, and that's what got us inspired. And I think I'll go for that, and I'll put it in. Let's make it bloody. So we'll make it red or dark red. Red. Dark red. Yeah, this is basically the bear's language, so this is the name it came up with. This is how the bears talk, basically, so that's how we got inspired to name it like that. I don't know what's shooting. Is it shooting at us? I think not. I think there's someone here that was shooting at the other plants. I don't know. I don't really know what was attacking us. It might not have been attacking us, it might have been attacking only the other creatures around us, and we've heard the shots. Something is shooting, definitely. Yeah, that's a musket rifle, so it says it's tough. As long as we stand around the corner, it doesn't have that much of a chance to hit us, and we've destroyed it and grabbed the slugs from it. Since it was a musket, I wasn't really that afraid. If it were a laser rifle or a chain gun, or God forbid a missile launcher, I would have just run away, because those are dangerous. This wall right here is basically plant matter. When we saw that effect, it was just this thing right here that's hostile, but it doesn't attack or anything. It just surrounds itself with plant matter. We can kill it so it doesn't spawn anymore, because we might be it might be covering a piece of the map that we want to explore. We'll talk to this guy right here. Usually has something to trade. He has a steel dagger, but we don't want to buy it for that much. We'll find it on our own. Do we have anything to sell? Yeah, we can sell the steel helmet. I thought it sold for quite a lot more, because it's not really worth that value to carry with us, since it weighs 12 pounds, but it only sells for 3.5. I thought steel armor was much more valuable, but it appears not. Also, we're not really in a good standing with that Arconaut. I don't remember the faction where he's from. I think they are allies of Bartomites. You'll see the Bartomites later. Okay, let me just walk around here. I think that right there is a grenade. And I also stopped because I was hungry. Let's look. Yeah, there's a corpse, but what's on the corpse? I've automatically picked up what was there. This Vine Reaper here is, I think it's an axe. Let's look. Yeah, it counts as an axe. It's basically a two-pronged axe. We'll grab it itself since it's iron. Steel weapons also have a higher value, but steel armor, I think it suffers a bit from that. At least the steel helmet, I really hoped it would sell for more. We'll sell the Vine Reaper, and we'll sell one extra longsword since, oh no, we'll sell both. We have a mandible. I think since this one is organic, it can't even rust. I don't really want to be wrong in this regard, because if that rusts, I'm gonna have to find a substitute. Okay, I'm hungry. I can just go on ahead and eat Snapjaw. Have you ever been that hungry that you've just eaten an entire Snapjaw creature? Like a kobold or something like that. We have two artifacts, let's just look at them. One's a dart gun, so we can load those with some darts. We don't really have the darts right now. It could be also syringes with beneficial attributes. There would be no reason to shoot one of those at our enemies, but we can shoot at one of our allies if we have some followers later. This is a tattoo gun. It's not really useful for anything right now, but it will be in the later game. I'll just keep it. And I think that right now I can just go on ahead downstairs, but since this episode has been long enough, I'll be closing it here, and I'll see everybody next time.